Okay, guys, welcome to the video here. In this video, there was a shooting in Greensboro a few months back, and a young lady lost her life, and they didn't necessarily know, you know, who was the suspect, who did the shooting and stuff like that. And it turns out that it was, actually somebody that was very close to her.
And it's hard trying to grieve knowing Thanksgiving is a few days away. Thanksgiving is going to be the hardest thing for me because that's our favorite holiday.
For more than a month, the family of 22-year-old Mercedes Edwards has been waiting for answers. The man accused of killing her, 22-year-old Jordan Marks, was arrested in Huntersville on Monday.
Um, you know, Sad to say, but you know, typical suspect, man. And it's just sad because she was a beautiful girl, 22 years old. They're both 22 years old. And in your 20s, man, you're not gonna think you're gonna lose your life, especially to the hands of someone else senselessly. You, the, the common thing that people say, you have your whole life ahead of you, and this is very true. You never know what Mercedes was going to go on to be. As her mother's saying, it's Thanksgiving, so I know that's very heavy on the family not being able to celebrate with their daughter. Instead, they have a heavy heart. And this is the man accused of taking her life. And I remember, I used to have the dreadlocks and stuff like that. And one of the main reasons why I got rid of them was because even though people, I mean, you shouldn't care what people think and this, and that, the third, but, I do like the clean cut. Um, yeah, my reasons for having those locks were much different reason than a lot of these young guys. But, for a lot of people, a certain hairstyle on, young men, it definitely can be intimidating. And it definitely, now with everyone who you kind of see mugshots of, they either have little hair, little twists, little, whatever's, little starter dreads, long dreads, man. It just it really does put a negative connotation on having locks. And it's like, people just have to really just have to fight that stigma, fight that stereotype and stuff like that. But, you know, it's just very, very unfortunate that when the mug shot comes up, it's kind of like a cookie cutter